2019, and it's 7:39, and I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. I foolishly went out and bought this Sager 17-inch gaming laptop. It has 256 gig of SSD hard drive for the primary hard drive, and then it has a 2 terabyte storage drive. The battery life on it is not fantastic. It's bulky, it's heavy. It has a 2.81 gigahertz core i7-7700 HQ processor, which I'm assuming is probably a 7th generation. But it's difficult, you know. I do in my real job. I do IT, but I do a lot of ad work, advertising, and marketing work, that sort of thing. And I need a system with a 3D video card in it. Set this aside, and I went out and bought myself and spent way more money than I should have on a ZBook. And this is the best tablet that I have had in my life. I have an iPad Pro back here, 13.5 inch. This has Windows Hello. The touchpad on the keyboard is incredible, and I have just fallen in love with this. The touchpad is Bluetooth, so it actually functions when it's disconnected. It has the Wacom pen with one button and a Wacom touchscreen, which is great. ZBook X2G4. I'm not a big fan of the homeowner brand of HP, but when you get into these workstation grade HPs, the level of support and quality is way better than anything else. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, I don't go into all the specs. I do a very general overview of my experience with something, and sometimes that's better than the specs. I've heard some downfalls on this. People say, well, they wish that the pen had 2 buttons instead of 1. Speed-wise, even though this is a dual-core processor and not the quad-core processor, with it all solid state, this thing does a great job. It's heavy for a tablet. These hotkeys, you're always banging them. But the other thing that I've heard that's a negative is the audio. It has Bang & Olufsen audio built into it and speakers, and the quality is not what you're going to get out of a desktop or the Sager back here, the gaming laptop, which is, it's okay. These speakers don't have a lot of bass, and they tend to be tinny. But you can go into the Bang & Olufsen dashboard and increase the quality of output of these speakers immensely. I think it's a matter of expectations. If you're going to pay $2,300 for something like this, it's I guess you expect the best of everything. You've got to make concessions somewhere. Look how thin this thing is. This is a pretty darn thin tablet to have 3D graphics built into it. So you make concessions in different places. The best. It fits that sweet spot between what I need to do with IT technology and the design aspects of advertising and using Photoshop. I hope you found this informal review to be helpful. Now, I do want to talk about something else. I spent a ton of money here recently. I spent way more than I should have, probably about $3,500 between buying this big 49-inch Samsung curved monitor that will do split screen and incredible gaming. I have it hooked to a Z800 down here with 48 gig of RAM memory and a GTX 980 with 6 gig of RAM memory. And then on the other side, I have the Mac Pro sitting here, which people dog all the time on. But this thing just runs everything. I'm running Plex Media Server on here, is connected to all sorts of things. I run Docker on it, running most of the time, and it just plows through it. I have 182 faithful subscribers to my channel, and I'm going to try and step up the video. I bought this 360 camera so that I can, in post-processing, change the angle of attack on this so you can see my desktops, my workstation, and me when I need you to see me. I'm going to try and own that, doing this kind of stuff, and I'm at a low level in comparison to the big guys with million subscribers. It's a real costly affair. This is all out of my pocket. I don't do monetization of my videos. I think I've made 3 cents in the many years that I've been on YouTube. So I certainly appreciate the 182 subscribers, and let's see if I can't do better for you all. We'll see where we go with this. Have a great day, everyone. I am Jay Weldy.